Hey everyone, so you all know what's coming in roughly like 4 hours, right? Of course you do. It's the new Season 3 update of Warzone and Modern Warfare. Now, we're going to look through some of the maps, the new game modes, the weapons, battle pass stuff, you know, all the good stuff. We're going to have a look. I'm going to do it really quickly because there's so much to get through, so I am going to miss out a couple of bits, but I'm going to try and get in all the decent bits that you want to know. Alright, so here's a sneaky insight into all these beautiful things. But before I make a start, please pop a like or subscribe, even both, onto my channel. Alright, thanks. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so if you're not overly sure, the start time is 9 AM Pacific time, or for us UK users, it's 5 o'clock tonight. It's like the perfect time for me as well. And obviously today being the 3rd of April. So it's supposed to last roughly about 55 days, which equates to about 8 weeks. So it's likely to end on the 8th of May. But obviously when you load it up tonight, tomorrow morning, whenever you're going to do it, it will come up with countdown probably anyway. All right, so let's talk about the weapons real quick. Okay, so there's 2 free base weapons, so by that I mean they're just going to be included, they're not going to be part of the battle pass. So we've got the SK Sierra. This is a lightweight semi-automatic marksman rifle with an impressive fire rate. Then we've got the Renetti. It's an unassuming but lethal pistol, so it's perfect for all those little 6v6 combat maps, which obviously there is going to be one included in this season as well. We also have new operators, so we've got Alex and Ronin, and then obviously, unless you've been living under a brick, we've got Snoop Dogg. Well, he's coming out, he's like the worst kept secret in history. Banshee and Hush as well, and obviously vehicles are going to have operating skins as well. Okay, so now for the new game modes. We have quads, that is 4v4 matches. So that was really tricky to say, that 4v4, there we go, easy. Anyway, and that's kind of, it does what it says on the tin. And then you've got scopes and scatter guns. And they've had something like this before, which is basically means like snipers and shotguns. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say that's what it is. You've got one in the chamber, again says what it is. And here's where it gets exciting for me. It's bringing back, or it's reportedly bringing back, but of course it is, capture the flag. No frickin' way. Super excited about this. I used to love this game. It's legendary. So yeah, for me, that is like the plus of this whole season pass, to be fair. Mid-season, there's reports of Minefield and Escort game modes too. But that, you know, we'll worry about that when we get to them. Okay, so moving on to the perks. So here we go. These are all the perks that are coming out, or here's some of them, whatever. These are the ones I've seen. And we're going to start off with the Gunslinger Vest. Now the Gunslinger Vest, it only applies to secondary weapons. So some of the perks for that are improved loadout speed, loading while sprinting, increased weapon swap speed by 40% plus. So that's quite a lot, plus a few other benefits as well. Then we've got the Modular Assault Rig Vest. This is a lethal and tactical scavenger. So basically starts off with a max reserve ammo, and you can resupply lethal and tacticals from your dead bodies you find. Compression Carrier Vest. This assists healing and protection from gas, so it immediately regenerates health after a kill or objective capture, and reduces effect from gas grenades. And then you've got your Reinforced Boots, which are immune to movement reduction effects. And then you've got high gain antenna gear. My goodness, these are all, you know, tongue twisters for me anyway. So for this one here, the high gain antenna gear. Now you've got a mini map, and it's zoomed out for you guys, so you kind of get to see more of the map. You get to see, you know, you can be a bit more strategic with which sort of route you're going to take, whatever. And it's also for nearby sort of allies as well. Enemies also remain on the radar longer for you as well. They can remain on nearby allies as well, but they need to have a perk on. Okay, moving swiftly on to Warzone. It is a massive part of Call of Duty, so of course I had to include it in here. Now, the one thing that everybody's really excited about is, of course, the return of the Rebirth Island. That is just basically the dog's danglies, isn't it? Let's face it. It's what we're all there for. Now, there are some cool things with this return as well. One being that there's a new spy drone contract there, and you will be able to do the champion quest on Rebirth as well. So these are really cool things. There's a weapon trade station coming too, and bunkers will open up in Urkistan as the season progresses. In Zombies, I'm not gonna lie, they've kind of just, yeah, you know, there's always that one person at the dinner table that nobody really makes an effort with, and you kind of feel for them. This is Zombies, okay? This is that one distant, related but non-related, doesn't really want to be here cousin that, you know, just rocks up just because they've been invited. And this is kind of what's happened to Zombies. So in Zombies, there are some things coming. They're not coming till like mid-season. And one of the things is a new Warlord Plus. There are a few other bits as well, but they're not really worth talking about. So I'm really sorry. If you guys are a zombie fan, you're not really going to benefit much from Season 3. But moving on. And finally, I'm going to talk about multiplayer maps. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is called 6 Star. It is a skyrise luxury hotel with an infinity pool and a helicopter lounge. So pretty swanky, but I'm sure it's all blown up to smithereens and all that crap. Right, it is a mid-sized map with a bar, which is great for defense. You can hide behind it, but just watch out for the vent. There is a vent linking the aquarium to the Oasis Lounge. Now, obviously, that's quite beneficial for you if you want to cut through, but it's also beneficial for the opposition. Okay, then we've got Grow House. This map will be familiar to those who have played Sphere in Vanguard. There's lots of... So there's a grow room, and that's kind of probably going to be where your main combat is going to take place. But, hey, I don't know. I can't see into the future. Right. Okay, emergency. This is a small 6v6 map. You know, you knew they were going to bring one out. There is a small vent, again, on this one. A vent shaft connecting the restroom to the lobby, which is by the front desk. But obviously, enter that at your own risk. I myself would just lob a grenade in there, and it will go through to the other side. So, you know, you could take them out as they spawn, whatever. Okay, then we've got Tanked. This is probably the one that everybody has seen when you think, or, you know, everybody thinks about when you're thinking of the new maps. This is the one that has the shark. So, you know the one I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a zoo location which is focused around an aquarium and reptile exhibit. This also, it's a mid-sized map, so it's sort of similar size to some of the others. And it is great for long range around the outside of the map as well. So if you want to sort of like use your sniper, or, you know, you don't really do close combat, then, you know, go around the outside of the map, and that is for you. Okay, I'm really sorry if I've missed out anything else, but there's so much to get through, and we have so little time, because let's face it, by the time I upload this video, it's going to be 3-4 hours before the actual sort of release date anyway. But I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a heads up on what to expect, and I hope I get to play with you guys on Modern Warfare Season 3. Right, check out my channel later on today, because I probably will be uploading a video or two showing the gameplay, multiplayer maps, all the sorts of things that you kind of hopefully want to see. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers, bye!
Hostile mortar strike near your position. remaining. We've secured the field. Mission accomplished.